Good evening, misfits and ghouls. Yeah, the situation in Gaza is it's unbelievably shocking. 124 people killed overnight. 70% of them women and children. Uh, Basically, no combatants in that particular airstrike. Next to another hospital. Um, I think the last functioning hospital. Um, Total disregard for human life. Um, the UK government completely complicit in this, and even the little bit of sanctions that they did um, issue have now turned out to be complete lies, and those sanctions were never actually upheld. So that's your David Lammy and people like that who barefaced lie just to continue the genocide that's taking place. Um, if there was any good news, I think it's one page I've read where there's been talks again, more talks, but it's been mediated, I think, by Qatar, and so the mediation is usually very good if it's been done in Qatar, and usually reaps rewards, and therefore humanitarian aid should be allowed in. But if the Israelis are using starvation as a weapon, um, there's no reason for them to allow anything in. They aren't bothered if there's thousands of trucks outside waiting with food going rancid and in the heat and all this. You can imagine some of the food, what it's if it's fresh food especially. Um, yeah, it's dire circumstances. Um, I think it's something like 1.9 million people have food insecurity, and 1 in 5 are now in famine, in what you might call, uh, close to death famine. So it couldn't get any worse. The complete disregard for human life is shocking. It's hard to comprehend. Um, I went on the march on Saturday. I think I did mention this. And again, the speeches reiterate what I'm saying now is that we need just a complete world consensus and to, to just sanction the hell out of these hideous beasts in Israel. They are beyond anything that could be imagined. Um, Nazis were bad, and these are no different. They're absolutely no different. It's on a different scale. Um, it will continue, and I just I cannot see an end to it. Um, I think Owen Jones is another journalist that's very good. He's pro-Palestine, and I listen to a lot of Owen Jones, and he's got his finger on the button, as it were, for what's going on. Um, he has said that the government in Israel is almost in tatters because of the different dynamics and forces that are pulling at different politicians and different people in that party, the Likud party. Um, but like with any empire or civilization, when they go down with a bang. And Israel being America's attack dog in the Middle East and therefore an air force base to control all the oil, America won't let go of that region easily, and they'll quite easily throw all the Palestinian people under the bus and bulldoze a lot of them. And you know, this is where we are with genocide. Um, Colonial masters at their worst. Um, Thoughts and opinions, if you've got any, misfits. Be interesting to see what you have to say. Um, yeah, I'll leave it at that. But have a good evening. Thanks for listening. Bye.